That the thought of going into your 9 to 5 makes you cringe and literally feel ill every day on your way into work, or if you can't stand working in an environment that is controlling and has a cult mentality, if you feel trapped in a crappy career and you are looking for an escape from corporate America, then stick around and stay tuned, because in this video, let's talk about it. We're going to be talking about how you can escape from the corporate plantation and free yourself and your soul from modern day slavery. Let's go. Hey there, Queen. So glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Listen, whether you're new to me or true to me, I appreciate you being here and welcome to my channel. If you are a high-achieving woman, entrepreneur, over 40, a woman of color, a woman of the LGBTQ plus communities, and you are feeling squeezed between success and satisfaction, girl, you have found your sanctuary, okay? I am your new favorite coach and your biz bestie, Katrina Marie, also known as the Boss Chick Biz Coach and your fearless leader. I am a holistic business coach and RN health and wellness educator, and girl, I am here to resuscitate your life and your legacy. I do that one of 3 ways. I help you to heal internally so that you can expedite your external success. I help you to exit a corporate career that no longer serves you. And I teach you how to build an aligned and profitable online brand and business without sacrificing your soul and sanity or compromising your health and happiness. So if you are ready to design the life you dream of, desire, and deserve, and claim a life of peace, pleasure, power, and profit, then do yourself a favor and subscribe right now. Go ahead, subscribe. I'll wait, okay? And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because you don't want to miss a single episode. Trust and believe. As a Black woman, a brown woman, a woman of color working in corporate America, especially on your climb to the top of the ladder, you know the climb. It can feel immensely stifling and suffocating, and unnecessarily difficult just to get ahead. Am I right or am I right? And unlike our white counterparts who don't have to struggle their way to success on their journey to success, right? Be it in the corporate space, especially in the corporate space, okay? Because they are treated like superior, women of color are consistently feeling the pain of being overlooked for promotions that they damn well deserve and are highly qualified for, okay? We are feeling the pain of having the expectations placed on us to behave and speak in ways to make others feel comfortable while they're around us. We are feeling the pain of our big ideas being shut down and our voices being silenced, as it may go against the majority, and we know who the majority is, right? We are feeling the pain of our lights being dimmed, dressing down so that we don't outshine or outperform or in any way intimidate those who may be threatened by us, who may feel in some way that we are a threat. And we certainly are feeling the pain of playing the game when we damn well know that the game is rigged with raggedy rules that are not for us, that are not fair to us, certainly do not rule in our favor and do not serve us, right? So if any and all of this sounds familiar to you, it is because our blackness and our brownness have been wounded for so long, for so many years, far too long, that we can quickly sense and we can recognize the stench of white supremacy. To some, that may sound extreme, right? But it should, because it is. Because we are treated in extreme ways in the corporate environment as if we are still an oppressed people. So no, we are no longer being hung by nooses, right? And while the KKK rallies around us with their hooded suits and burning crosses. No, we are no longer picking cotton from dusk till dawn, being scolded and degraded and threatened by massa. No, we are not being whipped on the flesh of our skin with hundreds of lashes while being horrendously humiliated. But that is the operative word here. There is a but. And what follows is we are working in toxic jobs, in hostile work environments where discrimination, harassment, and retaliation is common treatment by those who wear hoodless corporate suits. We are working excessively hard and ridiculously long hours while being micromanaged and threatened with performance improvement plans that lead to wrongful termination. We are in fact being treated in ways that are brutal to our souls, that break our souls, that is harmful to our health, and that is heavily weighing on our humanness. So when you choose to work in corporate America, the environment as you know it is controlled. Your time is owned while you are on their time, while you are on their clock, and you are giving away your autonomy to a hierarchical system and in an oppressive environment that strips you of many of your freedoms. So, for example, you are expected to clock in and out at the start of your day, during your breaks, at the end of your shift. Now, that may not necessarily apply to you if you are a salaried employee versus hourly, but your time and attendance is still managed, okay? The hours, your work hours, those are based on the organization's needs. You know, your needs are not even considered. You need to follow the dress code. That includes how you wear your hair. If it is deemed appropriate or considered professional by their standard, okay? You are expected to put on a mask and act the part in the role you were given to play. And you better play the hell out of that role, okay? Or there might be some problems. And yes, you should certainly look like you're going places, but make sure that you're staying in your place. Your salary and or your hourly rate wages are determined for you. And you know what? It's never a match for your sweat equity. It is never a match for the value of your sweat equity or your talents. They give you important sounding titles, but guess what? They never match your paycheck, and they certainly aren't reflective in your bank account. Your job description is dictated and other duties as assigned, which is translation for we can give you as much work as we want to give you. We can burn you the hell out as much as we damn well please. And you know what? You accepted that and you agreed to it actually when you decided to accept this position. That's what as other duties assigned really means. You need to ask for permission anytime you want any time off. As a grown ass whole adult woman, you need to ask for permission and you need to wait until your time off request is approved or denied by your manager. That wasn't enough. To add insult to injury, the employer, corporate America, expects you to give notice if you decide to quit because you just tired of dealing with the BS. But they don't have to give you any notice at all for any reason that they so choose when they desire to fire you. They don't have to give you any notice at all. Your last day is today, ma'am. Miss, yes, today is your last day. We're handing you the pink slip right now. You have been booted, discharged, fired, terminated, laid off, unemployed, whatever words you want to use, whatever floats your boat and makes you feel comfortable, it all equals the same. They're letting you go without notice because they're at will. Most of these employers work from the standpoint of the at-will law, which means they have the right to terminate you, fire you at any time for any reason without any notice. How is that fair? So yes, we have to this day the slave mentality. It still exists. But instead of us working in the cotton fields like we once did hundreds of years ago, we work in these beautifully architectured commercial buildings made of concrete and steel inside of our cozy cubicles. Oh, but if you're lucky, if you're a good house inward, we might just give you a corner office with a window view. And you know what? We now call this corporate America. Welcome, corporate America, which is code word for modern day slavery. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. And you know I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. Now, before I continue with this candid conversation, if you're getting what I'm giving and you love these gems I'm dropping, go ahead and leave the comment right now below so we can get this discussion popping, because I would love to know what your thoughts are on this subject. Let's get back to the discussion at hand. So here's what we know for sure. We know there's more, okay? This is just a very short list of the issues we are up against in corporate America. It barely scratches the surface of the deeper issues that we are dealing with every day, all day. This is just our truth as a Black American people, or as a Black people, period, no matter really where we're from, but especially here in America. Or brown people, like I said, women of color. Okay, this is what we deal with. We don't need to make an exhaustive problematic list because again, it's what we live every single day. We need to be talking about the solution. So what is the solution? I'm so glad you asked, because I am that chick. I am the kind of girl that is always in solution mode. okay? The solution is that you find your way to freedom, that you reclaim a life that you are rightfully entitled to, that you break free from the chains, from the shackles, from the golden handcuffs, and become independent. The solution is to get out of that employee mindset, which is a state of servitude, and get into the mindset of an entrepreneur and maintain an attitude of gratitude, because that is your birthright. It's to do the things that make you happy, that fill you up with joy, and to put your health, your healing, and your happiness first. That is your number one priority in this lifetime. It is not to serve others in the capacity for which you are serving in corporate America. It is for you to serve those you are called to serve, because it is my belief and the philosophy I live by and what I teach is that your job, your job, your 9 to 5, that is just your temporary assignment. The real work you are here to do. What you need to quickly figure out, and this is part of the solution, is what your real permanent position is here on this place we call planet Earth. As a human being, what is your role here? That is the bigger, more permanent work you are here to do. The job, that's just temporary. So the solution is for you to figure out what that thing is. Unless you already know, then the solution is for you to serve in that way. The solution is for you to cut the corporate cord to America, right? Cut the corporate cord to corporate America, I should say, and build your own free enterprise. Monetize your God-given gifts, your knowledge, your talent, your skill set. And if that is something you need help with, then the solution is to get the help you need, to get the support from someone who has already escaped the corporate plantation, someone who has carved a path and paved the way and is reaching back for you to show you how to do the same. That's the solution. So sis, listen to me. If you are in a job right now and it is a job that no longer serves you, you need to grab a copy of my quick start guide, Cut the Corporate Cord, How to Cut the Corporate Cord, and hire yourself as a CEO without more debt, no more degrees, and no more disappointment, okay? In my interactive guide, I break down the 7 simple steps, critical but simple, that you need to follow in order to do just that. And of course, if you are ready to jump all in and you're like, listen, girl, Coach Katrina, listen, I am ready for the full blueprint. I want the whole roadmap, okay? I want you to just give me all that I need for my full transformation. Then that's great. I love to hear that. If you are wanting to make more money online, or if you're not making any money online, I can show you how to do just that. Make more money online, have more flexibility, more fulfillment, more time. What you need, the solution would be for you to book a complimentary call with me. You need clarity, right? You need clarity and you need a breakthrough. And that's what I'm here to do. So you can book a complimentary discovery call session with me. This is our opportunity to see if we are a good match for each other, a good fit to work together, and what programs or packages or services I have in place that would help you really to carve your own path, pave your own way, and reach back for those others who are looking for you to help them get from point A, where they are now, to where it is they want to ultimately be. And only you have the gift to do what they need you to do, specifically for your tribe, right? So let's get on a road, a path to freedom together. That is my word of intention for all of this year. And in fact, for every year of every subsequent year hereafter, freedom. And lastly, if you've gotten any value from this video today at all, do yourself a favor and do me a favor, please. Help my channel out by giving it a thumbs up. The more times we give it a thumbs up, it helps the algorithm push out my content in front of more people. And as I always say, if this video was helpful to you, it is always going to be helpful, inevitably helpful to someone else who needs to hear the message, right? So please like, comment, subscribe, save this video, come back to it and watch it again. Share this video out to those who need to hear this message, okay? All right, boss chicks. So that's my time. I'm going to tune out while you tune in. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now.